570 Sports. I'm here with the Wallenpaupack swimmer, Hunter Vargo. This kid's well accomplished. This kid also plays football. He swims. He plays baseball. He pretty much does it all. Hunter, how's it going?
It's going good. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So how are you able to, with the upcoming swim season coming up and, COVID and everything like that, how are you able to, get in the pool and get some pool time, just keep yourself ready?
Yeah, so that's always been a challenge for Wallenpaupack, not having a pool. So always scavenging around for communities to use, and now it's really tough because a lot of communities don't want to lend us their pools. But what I do, I have a little membership at Woodlock. I go and swim there as much as I can, and the school team's trying their best to get some place to swim since we don't have a pool. So we'll get maybe once or twice a week with the school team, hopefully if things start to open back up. And then I'll just keep trying to train on my own, and if I don't have a pool that day, I take a run, do some workouts, whatever.
Right, so you basically just try to do whatever to keep yourself.
Whatever I gotta do.
And what about like the places like the YMCA or something like that? Are they allowing swimmers? Or?
Well, there's no YMCA that close to us. We're in a weird area, but I got a gym close to us, and as long as things start to open up, I got that and a pool available, and that's pretty much what I stick to.
Right. So, actually, before we started, I should have shouted out Jeff D'Angelo. Thank you for this nice, beautiful setup. He's got the swim edition tonight. It's looking great in here.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you're the second swimmer we actually had on.
Cool.
It's like last year we had one swimmer. This year we have you, and it really feels pretty cool to actually have a swimmer on. I don't really know too many things about swimming.
Yeah.
But I do know you're the second. I do know you placed second in districts last year. What was that feeling like?
Yeah, it was great. I started off not knowing nothing, just on a whim, just, hey, let's go swim, whatever. My girlfriend was doing it, so I joined in, and I was like, oh, this should be easy, So I get in the pool, and no, it wasn't easy. So, swimming in community pools, no blocks or anything. We're trying our best to do the best we can and just work my way up, and eventually, getting to get on the podium at districts and stuff was really rewarding, especially knowing that I didn't have much of a advantage in terms of training and having that equipment. Right. So it felt amazing. It felt awesome. I was really happy.
So that leads me to my next question. A lot of people, if you talk to them that are not swimmers, they don't know much about swimming. A lot of people just think it's easy, like you just jump in the pool and you do the breaststroke and you do the backstroke and you just go.
Yeah, exactly.
How hard is it actually?
Oh, it's pretty tough. You get in practice, you really get into those sets, and you just got to keep on pushing yourself. It's like half the time you're not even breathing. Right. So it's like, as far as a sport, and you're not breathing half the time, right. That's pretty tough. And some of the sprint sets and long distance sets can be, overwhelming on the sheets that you look at in practice. And it's tough. It's tough. I thought it was easy, and I was like, no. After that first practice, I was like,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's harder than you think. And then, also you got some little things you got to work on as far as not getting disqualified in races and stuff, and things like the breaststroke. So that's always another thing you got to practice, and you got to know what you're doing.
Right. Yeah, I'd imagine. I just literally just think it's not like you go swimming in the backyard and just beat somebody in a race, you got to actually put the work in,
Yeah.
So what made you, I know you said your girlfriend swam. What age did you start swimming? Like how did you go about it and like things like that?
So just like fun swimming, I've been swimming since I was as young as like 1 or something like that. Something crazy. I've been in the pool for all my life, but competitive swimming, I started my freshman year of high school.
Right.
So that's when I started actually taking it serious and competing.
Right. And so, is this your first year that you actually medaled in the district, or?
Last year I did get some medals in at districts in relays. Relays and stuff. Okay. So yeah, this would be like first time for individual. I'm pretty sure. This is my junior year was the first year I got up on the podium for individual.
That's got to feel great, right?
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
So what are you expecting out of yourself for this year?
Well, if we can get back in the pool and everything, I'd love to get on the board and try my best to get first and and beat all my records. I'd probably like another record on the school board,
Right.
which would be very nice. But yeah, that's pretty much my goal. Is just try my best and do what I can with this hard year.
Right. This is a tough year. I mean, I imagine you definitely can't put as much work in as you would like to in the pool.
Yeah.
But I mean, physically, I mean, you look like a beast.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you're pretty built. So I'd imagine you've been in the gym. Are you working out?
Yeah. Certainly can't use not having a pool as an excuse.
Right.
Yeah.
So you also play baseball.
Yeah, baseball.
What position are you playing in baseball?
Center field. Left field. Left field.
And how are you doing with that?
Pretty good. Yep. I've been doing baseball since I was super young.
Right.
So it's nice. I'm doing good. Have a great team. Lots of good friends and good buddies on that team. And so baseball's pretty solid.
And you also play football. Wallenpaupack, out of nowhere, had you would say a great football year for Wallenpaupack.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a struggle in the past.
It has been.
So what position are you playing in football?
Receiver.
And how well are you doing with that?
Pretty good. I got my ankle, a little injury there. It held me back for a game or two. And so wasn't the best, but our team did pretty decent, pretty good.
Yeah.
For us. So that was nice. Very nice.
You guys got a big time running back up there, right?
Yeah, Chirac. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good buddy. He's a good.
I've seen some film. I didn't get a chance to see you guys this year, your football team this year, because everything going on is like it was tough. But I mean, I definitely paid attention. I mean, you guys definitely exceeded what anybody else would have thought you guys would have done. You know?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I'm happy we got a season in. I really am. It was great. Not only like a lot of lifting and stuff we do, right? And that just translates all into the rest of the year for swimming and for baseball. You know?
Right.
So
for as far as swimming, are you being looked at by any schools? Do you plan on swimming in college? Like,
yeah. I got contacted by Mezzocordia recently.
Nice.
They wanted me to come down, talk to me about swimming, and then look around the campus. So yes, I have been untalked, and I guess they have some interest in me swimming there. So. Right.
Is that the goal to go to school for swimming, or is it going to be another sport? Are you open?
Yeah, I'm open to whatever happens. But yeah, I really enjoy swimming, and that's certainly something I would do in college.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, so walk me through. There's no COVID. Walk me through a normal day for you. Practicing swim, going to school, practicing swim. Like, how's your routine?
So no COVID. We would have. Recently, last year we would get days in at Delaware Valley after their school team swims, and I could get some practice down there. So it's like an hour drive. So I would go home, I'd eat, and those days of the week I'd go down to DV and I'd swim with Coach Kenny, and get some actual good time in. I'd spend a lot of time trying to get onto the blocks, and so that's huge. That's really big for me, trying to get down there as much as I possibly could.
Right.
Yep, and especially before districts, I try to get there as many days as I could.
Right.
And then, when there's days, I got a lot of stuff I got to do, whether it's homework or schoolwork or whatever's going on, I would just try and stay after school, go to the regular swim team, and we'd only get like an hour practice in, so because we had to get transported to the community. We don't have like a pool on site. Right. So we go ahead and get on the bus, head down to the pool, and swim for an hour, and come back and make the late buses, go home, get off the bus, walk home, and then eat a nice meal. My dad usually cooks some pretty good stuff, so I eat
Shout out
good.
to Dad's cooking.
Yeah, shout out to Dad's cooking. Yeah, so eat good, finish whatever I have homework-wise, and get some rest and repeat.
Oh, man, it sounds like a long day.
Yeah.
I'd imagine after swimming at night, you probably put you right to sleep, right?
Oh, yeah, it does, yeah, especially after meets.
I mean, it's got to be difficult for you to have to travel all the way to Delaware Valley to, just to get a practice in.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That's got to be difficult.
Yeah, I drag my little brothers with me.
Right. Do you feel like that's a disadvantage to you, or your team?
Certainly, definitely for my team not having a pool. Yeah, there's no question. There's a lot of people that could become a lot better just having blocks and stuff, because that's huge. And just a regular normal sized pool, because sometimes the pools are a little bigger, a little shorter. It's nothing's nothing's perfect.
Right.
So yeah, definitely huge advantage for the team if we could have something like what DV has. And then yeah, you know, that's a lot of time driving, you know, gas and everything.
Yeah, no doubt.
And so yeah, that definitely is a disadvantage being so far away. I'm grateful that I have something though.
Yeah.
So that's what's important.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, it's a tough year. Obviously, it's a real tough year.
Mm-hmm.
What are you expecting? I mean, how painful would it be to you if if winter sports weren't able to happen?
Yeah, it'd be tough. I mean, I think, you know, right now I'm occupied doing things, but then, you know, once everything gets settled down and it's official that nothing's happening, I mean, if that really happens, that's gonna suck. I mean, it's my last year swimming. It's the final, you know, senior year.
Right.
This is what it all comes down to. I can maybe get first, or you know, or something big like that. And nope. So that would be very discouraging. I'd be upset. And same with my other sports.
Right.
Luckily, we had something for football.
Right.
I'm just hoping we have the same for swimming.
Right. Hope. I mean, it seems like you know, people don't. I mean, I don't want to say people don't, but let's have the same energy for that we had for football, for swimming, for basketball, for you know, for winter sports. Period,
yeah, we had there was a lot of, yeah, you're right. There's a lot of people for football are like, it's happening. There's no way they're taking it, you know.
Right. Where's my support, right?
Swimming is it's going down. Yeah, definitely. There's no question about that.
Yeah, but I mean, to make no mistake, there's a lot of kids in this area that are going to school for swimming. You know, there's a ton of kids that are going to school for swimming. So, I mean, that should be glorified just like everything else.
No doubt.
Just like you know, basketball and everything else.
Yeah.
Kids are going to school for basketball too. Hey, let's glorify them. But I'm not saying that winter sports is going to be canceled, because I pray to God not.
Yeah, me too.
But I mean, if it happens, I just wanted to see how you would feel. You know,
yeah,
that would definitely be a downer.
Definitely discouraging and downer. Yeah, no doubt.
Right. Well, is there anything that you want to leave with the people that we haven't talked about?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I think I'm pretty good.
Okay. And wait, one other question before we get off. How? Because I always ask a tough question, and I didn't ask you a tough question. So this is my tough question to you.
Okay.
Is what athlete, when you're swimming and you're going up against a school, what particular athlete or swimmer makes you get up the most?
Well, I guess it would depend on the year, right? So who I'm competing against, you know. If I want to do really good, I set my goal there and try to get past them. So last year was definitely Nick Drauss.
Nick Drauss?
I definitely wanted to get that 50 freestyle, or at least get as close as I could to him.
Right.
You know, it was a good point to aim for. This year, Evan Dunk's pretty good for DV.
Okay.
And I know he's got the pool and everything, so I gotta, you know, knowing that he's got all that, and I don't got much. You know, I gotta get up, gotta do something.
Right.
No excuses, you know.
Right. Hey, man. Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
I want to appreciate you for coming on 570 Sports, and you take care of yourself. Good luck
Thank you for having me.
All right.